Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Poison Control. Last time we left off, I believe we dealt with the hell of a bell who had been sealed away for centuries. This episode, keeping on, we got the hell of a myriad bells, an ever-growing hell of multiple souls at once. Towards the end of last episode too, we also picked up that last piece of equipment we were missing. Wow, that cutscene just started immediately. Is it actually... I think this may be the first zone we've gone into where it started immediately. Oh no, maybe one of the earlier areas we went to didn't have a loading screen and started one of these kind of cutscenes immediately, but it's just... If you've been paying attention, you've been noticing the load times are one of the biggest knocks against this game. And I'm an individual who does not care about load times. I really am. Oh well, anyways, wait, so you don't know how many moles you have? I mean, I feel like some people care about this. I don't, like, how many moles do I have? I got a 3rd-degree sunburn as a kid. I probably got a lot. Like, I lost feeling in part of my body because of a sunburn. Would you like to? You know what? It's starting to get closer and closer to the third and final act and stuff. Her being this flirty is about on point of what I'd expect. Like, I picked this game for a reason for this month. Poisonette has been noticeably bubblier since purging Black Poisonette's hell. I have a feeling that she's trying to brush off the doubt it sowed in her heart. Yeah, she's one of those. They can tell you make it. Coming at you from beyond the AM and PM, it's Higan Radio. Our little hell purgers have been doing just the swellest job out there. So we're offering a special limited time giveaway present. You'll never believe it. Whoever purges the next Bell's Hell will win, wait for it, a golden sticker. It's ratings week, isn't it? Shh! Keep it down, Kikiri! A golden sticker? Just like that? Pick up the pace. We don't want tidy whities and her lady getting the edge on us. And that's fair. That's fair. I was loading into the game earlier and I noticed like the earlier save I had from years ago when this game came out. I noticed what stage it was on. And I'm like, okay, we're a bit behind. Wouldn't like that equate to us needing like 30 stages or so? Like, how did we get enough stickers to end the game with that many stages? And I guess this explains it. This explains it. So yeah, we are getting really close to the end. I can't remember what stage number this one is, but from what I was seeing in my save file, it said it saved after like the 26th stage. And I want to say maybe, I don't know if that... I don't know if that save is after the final battle or before it, basically. So there's either 26 or 27 stages. Heyo, Midori Kakatsuchi and Kikiri Tsutsuri here with Higan Radio. And now, the fan mail. Oh me oh my. What's the holdup, Midori? Hey, yeah. What are you doing, you jerk? You're gonna rip my cheek off. Well, that's what you get for pulling your stupid pranks on me. Oh, that's another glitch. Oof. Just oof. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever checked for an update with this game, considering I've already beaten it. That's on me. That being said, Kikuri Tsutsuri said something. As we can all see, she said something. We won't know it. We heard her talk. But we're going to assume it's related to the fact that the fan mail was empty. At least via the little infographics we saw on screen. So I want you guys to fill in your head what the heck you think she said. Feel free to share with the class if you wanna. You know, like class participation, you know, just discussion. Should be fun. Come up with your own ideas. If any of you actually go to the wiki and find out what it is, that is the incorrect idea. Because that's what the wiki says, not what we're saying right now. Anyways. Wait, are you saying you didn't pull this one, Kikuri? Usually you're like, howdy ho, listeners beware, it's me, Kikuri Tsutsuri, here to mess with ya. No, Midori, that's more like you. Howdy ho. Is that how you see me? I don't even have the words. Well, no fan mail means no info. So this Bell's Hell is all on you, dear listeners. Hey, don't just close things out. Apologize. What kind of weirdo freak do you take me for? Until next time, damn us all to hell. Blech. Go to hell, next level of hell. Okay. I'm curious how many there are going to be here. I almost want to say there's going to be at least 5. Considering, like, we are getting a golden sticker from this. But I may be wrong, because as you can see in the top right, it's only showcasing 2 right there. Oh well. Usual super good feeling of clearing all this stuff up. Picking up a bit of months. Yeah, it's good. Alright, what do we got going on here? Soul shard obtained. Missing notepad. Hey, we're in uncharted waters here. You can't just pick up everything you see. But I'm a trash goblin. You don't call me handsy for nothing. I see something, I'm gonna grab it. I mean, I ain't sticky fingers or butterfingers. I ain't keeping it, but I ain't dropping it. I'm just handsy. Drop it, now. We need whatever clues we can get. Don't treat me like a kid or ask me if I've been bad. Okay, like at least, because we're going for toxicity, because, you know, we're just only now touching on it this late into the game. And resist, purge, cancel would be nice. At least it is legit the option I want to get. Ask me if I've been bad. Shot power and purge damage increased. Resist, purge, cancel. Walked right into that one. So, what's in the notepad? Whoa, that's disturbing. Every page is just, I can't find it. Scrolled over and over again.
探し物してるこの地獄ってこと？意味わかんないね。
I don't get it. Is the bell here searching for something?
あちこち潜ってその探し物を見つけてあげるしかないか。
Only one way to find out, I guess. Time to roll up our sleeves and get in there. Poisonette, you don't have sleeves. Just demanding I roll up mine, doubly so it counts for you.
今回の毒沼のお出まし。
Whoop, there's our mire now.
何この毒。すごく深くて濃い。
Yikes. It's so deep and grimy.
これって本当に一人が出してるの？どんどん湧き出てくるんだけど。
Did all this really come out of one person? It's still gushing even. Okay.
私登場。
So I was saying, just in passing, I got like a 3rd degree sunburn as a kid, which have I gone on record about that on the channel? I feel like I should have at some point, because it's kind of a decently known thing. And for those of you that, oh, that's a lot of lag. Those of you that don't know, when it reaches 3rd degree levels of a sunburn, or any burn, really, that's the point where you lose nerve endings. You kill them. You don't regrow nerves. So like I said, I don't have feelings in part of my body because of a sunburn. Like, 3rd degree is the kind of burns you usually get from being in a fire, basically. So seeing one from a sunburn is very rare. I guess I'm special in a lot of stupid ways, huh? Anyways, as I was saying, it happened as I was a kid because I went out to play once at my babysitter's without sunscreen on. Basically, my babysitter forgot to put sunscreen on me, and you'd think that would be fine, just like one afternoon. But I'm the equivalent of a ghost, or at least I was as a kid. So yeah, that equated to a 3rd degree sunburn. Walked outside without a shirt, played around like any kid would. And I just remember having to deal with a sunburn. Apparently my parents almost had to deal with losing me because it came up as not child abuse charges, child labor charges. Because once more, it's so hard for anyone to get a 3rd degree sunburn. They weren't thinking they were abusing me. They just assumed they had to have been working me in the sun to abusive levels. So yeah, that happened when I was a kid. Funny little aside, my older brother that's closest in age to me, because I'm pretty certain I even mentioned in this series, I have 4 older siblings, so like the 2nd youngest, basically. Oh yeah. Game really does not like having those mermaids out for the first few seconds. Then again, it could be just all the purple poison I'm purging and it having to like reconstitute it or something. Whatever. Anyways, the 2nd youngest of my siblings, me being the youngest, saw it, and since he was still a kid and knew I loved apple juice as a child, just thought the blister pus-filled horribleness that was on my back was actually just apple juice. Just filled with apple juice, because I loved apple juice so much I obviously just had pockets of it on my back. Kids are effing stupid. Anyway, so I say that to kind of go into
さすが
how fascinating it is to grow up without feeling in a part of your body.
どうかっこよ
Because I knew on paper, it's like, yeah, I got a 3rd-degree burn. I don't have feeling in part of my body, whatever. I knew that on paper. I didn't fully comprehend it until like high school, like late high school, like around the time I'd be graduating, basically. Which sounds like, what do you mean you didn't comprehend it? You just said you knew it the entire time. It's like, yeah, but it wasn't until one time in the shower when I'm just kind of like
年体ミッケ
washing my back and I'm like, wait, what? Whoa, wait, what? Oh, wait, that's from the oh. Because once more, it was my normal up until then. Hot form spotted.
ようやく浄化の手がかりが聞けそうだねよかった
About time, too. I've been dying for some actual hints here. No offense, Poisonette, but I don't think we're going to get the kind of hints you want. Oh no, I guess that just kind of shows that anyone can have anything no matter how out there and different from what you'd consider normal as their normal.
もらっていくわ
It's just a matter of adapting to different circumstance, and well, humans they excel at adapting to various circumstance. Like specifically at adapting.
打てなくなっ
That's
ちゃ
for
う
sure.
みたいだけど
Let's just get this ammo down.
試してみましょうか
Yeah, there we go. Just a bit of money.
汚いなあ
Worthwhile. I really hope I can just go back to earlier stages to get the true ending, but whatever. Gentle Bell's thought form. I must attend to my flower arranging practice and tea ceremony rehearsals today. There's one problem, however. Having knelt since morning, I've found I can no longer stand up. Nevertheless, I must hurry, else grandmother shall scold me. Again. Okay. Good bit of expectations thrust upon you. All that unfun stuff. Rainy Bell's thought form. Inconceivable, my marks in arithmetic have fallen? I like how almost anytime in any media, any freaking media where it's like, we need to write this super nerdy, like, character, like a super nerdy kind of kiddish character or whatever, like, inconceivable. This goes well beyond my plans. That can't happen. I calculated every single possibility, yet here you stand. That is how they always write them. Come the F on, yo. Like, knowing a thesaurus and constantly using it does not equate to being a smart individual. It equates to being a jackass a majority of the time. Please stop writing smart characters like that. It's so insufferable. Grade this substandard simply won't do. I best reevaluate my approach to this curriculum. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Even if I do, how will I break this to grandma? Oh, another grandma coming in?
待ってました
Or maybe the same grandma? Or maybe the same
お
girl.
ーいアイテムね
I think I figured this one out. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Lively Bell's thought form. Yeah, darn it all. Why can't I break 11 seconds? How am I supposed to make it to the inter-high if I can't even beat my own record? I keep this up and Gran will beat the tar out of me. Again. A good bit of abuse to constantly excel in various scenarios. Via a matronly figure. Could cause a break in a lot of people. Rowdy Bells. Pour water on me, will she? I wasn't even sleeping. At curfew? At 6? Bras off a rocker. Who does she think she is? Treating me like a damn kid. That old hag's already at the edge of her grave. But hell if I won't give her an early kick from behind.
おばあちゃんに怒られた子たちの地獄？よくわかんない。
I'm lost here. What is this? A hell for bells with angry grannies? I'm curious if I'm going to be right. Because like I said last recording session, I don't remember like each of these stories exactly. I really don't. So yeah, let's get to the Bell's thought form. I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. It's not here either. What do I do now? I have to go before Granny gets mad at me. Again.
新しい思念体？こっちもおばあちゃんの話してるね。
Another thought form? This one's about her grandma too.
見た感じ、地獄の主ではなさそうだけど、さっきの思念体みたいに引きずり込まれた子かな。
Didn't seem like she was the belle of this hell. Maybe she got pulled in like the others?
見つからないのフレーズを聞く感じ、あのメモ帳の持ち主っぽいかも。
You hear what she said though? I can't find it. Sounds like our notepad owner to me.
よし、追いかけてみよう。
Come on, let's follow her. Another one of those nice Neapolitan freaking poison men. It was another one of those cutscene / voice boxes that like you hit to continue and it just stops as opposed to continuing forward. So that's two of those right there. Don't know why they're there, but
私の出番。
once more, I'm assuming it's just a bug. It's upsetting because like so close. Like I've said multiple times, I really want to fully recommend this to people. I really do. It's even if it was more readily available. It is buggy though. Huh? Another quartet of thought forms?
なんかさっきの場所とそっくりじゃん。ループしてるみたいで気持ち悪い。
This place looks just like the last two. Are we stuck in a loop or something? Spooky. Hey. A lot of negativity can start spiraling down and down, constantly repeating on itself, yo.
私登場。
Just a matter of finding a way to start reversing the cycle, that's all. Okay, Brainy Bell's thought form. Now let's start with the Gentle Bell again. May as well follow through in the same order we did last time.
時間足りない。
So, Gentle Bell's thought form. You lack the grace and poise worthy of our family name. There must be some mistake. Are you saying even I am not worthy, dearest grandmother? I cannot suffer this any longer. Would that I could just disappear. Alrighty.
お宝。
Brady Bells. You lack the intellect worthy of our family name. So even I am insufficient, possible, incomprehensible. Yet Grandma's words haunt me. No more, I'm begging you, please. Just set me free. Alrighty.
どう？
On to the Lively Bells thought form. You lack the athleticism worthy of our family name? Seriously, Grand? I'm not good enough for you even? Give me a frickin' break then. Leave me alone, why don't ya? Gosh, I misread that so many times. I'm gonna have to frickin' edit that line so many times. Why did that just break me words-wise? Like, that's gonna be like 5 edits right there. All of which you guys probably, hopefully, do not notice. Rowdy Bell's thought form. You lack the moral component worthy of our family name? You think I don't know that? That I'm not good enough how I am? That I never will be? What'll it take to get you to ignore me?
またおばあちゃんに怒られてる。
Another round of grandma griping all across the board.
けど気のせいじゃないよね。この子たちみんな同じこと言ってる。
It's not just me, right? These girls are all saying the same stuff?
彼岸ラジオの真っ白なお便りに謎のメモ帳。おばあちゃんの
So the fan mail was blank, and there's our mystery notepad. Figure in the grandma's end.
ダメだ。全然わかんない。
Oh, who am I fooling? I've got nothing.
新しい思念体だ。
Huh? There's another thought form.
あのとちょっと違う気がする。古い記憶かな。
This one feels different from the rest. An old memory, maybe? Yeah, let's get to it. Check this out. I'm going to live with my granny from now on? But Mommy and Daddy told me I had no granny. Well, the two of them had their reasons for keeping that from you. She's the family matriarch and quite a strict one at that. Your parents defied much to have you. But since the accident, your grandmother has agreed to accept the task of raising you. Matriarch, matriarch, matriarch. Oof. Isn't that wonderful, Yatsuba? You have a new family already, without all the screening.
四つ葉。この子がこの少女地獄の主。
Yotsuba? Is she the belle of this hell? I found it.
君さっきの。
You're this girl here. I finally found it. The real me. The Yotsuba from before I went to that house.
本当の私。それじゃああの思念体の子たちって。
The real you? Are you telling me the girls in all those thought forms were... Yes, the other versions of me. Each made for the sole purpose of winning Granny's approval. Every day I tried to become part of her family, but she never liked me for myself, or any self. After going through so many different identities, I ended up forgetting who I really was.
見つからないってそういうことだったの。
I see. So that's what you weren't able to find. Yourself. If it's not too much trouble, I have a request for both of you. I want to erase the other 4 Yatsubas.
でもそれって大丈夫なの？
Huh? Are you sure that's okay? I am. Destroying them should awaken the true Yotsuba. You see, I hated myself for not being what they wanted. That's why I made this new me. When I could project everything I despised about myself into. But I know that no matter how much I hate myself, I can't just run from my problems forever. I'll start over for good this time, I promise, so please.
扉が開いたね。
The gate opened.
行こう。本当の自分と向き合うの手伝ってあげなきゃ。
Let's do this. We have to help her face up to her true self. Alrighty. Like, considering how short these stages are, I know they can't keep,
やっば。
eating into this sort of stuff for super long before they need to let the cat out of the bag kind of thing. I think this one's kind of weirdly paced is all. At least from... Like, yeah, I knew it already. Like, that was going to be the twist. Like I said earlier, that's what I was assuming. It just kind of got more and more set in stone. But pacing-wise, it felt like it wasn't handled well. But also, like I said earlier, oh, why did... What? How did that happen? Like, just a normal Klesha in the back right there. I cleared out poison around it multiple times and never got hit. But the first bit of poison I cleared out knocked down the exploding Klesha. How did that happen? Because I wasn't anywhere near it. Ah, well, whatever. Like, this episode's shown some bugs. Anyways, like, yeah, it just feels kind of weirdly paced. I'm just thinking back to the Meyer with all the twins, basically. The twin Meyer. Arguably, that one was handled pretty decently pacing-wise. Especially considering it was just one stage for that kind of story. I think it was handled pretty well. It's just, this one seems a bit almost rushed pacing-wise. I'm curious if we're starting to get to the point where this game was reaching crunch time. You know. Expectations for how something should be, and oh, I don't think I ever tried this weapon yet. I forgot I switched the explosive. That's pretty decent. It's, I don't know, I feel like I'd prefer a sticky grenade. Just, I really like that Deliriant we had, where it's a sticky grenade. It's a short like wind up and shoot or whatever for it, but it was nice to use. Let's see here. We'll say it's good against these individuals, that's for sure. Yeah, it's worth keeping a explosive in general. It can take those dudes out even though they have their shields up, so yeah. And this explosive seemed to do the job just fine. I think low-key we've got our loadout at this point. Good to know. Let's see here. Grab this. Yeah, it's not a bad... It shoots pretty quickly, all things considered. Not the largest clip size, and it takes a while to reload, but... Pretty quick shots out when it's gone out. Like, I can't even remember what weapon that one is. I replaced it all, like, at the end of the last episode, and it's like, I can't remember what the heck we switched it to. Ah, well, whatever. As I was saying, this one just feels weirdly paced. I'm curious if this is the point where the game devs basically, like, had to get a product out. They were being hounded, basically. Because, yeah, that happens a lot in the industry. It really... Oh, just a bit too much. Just a smidge too much. Yeah, it really do. Get out of there, girl. Hashtag rude. There we go. 2 for 1 deal right there. Excuse me. I want to pick up that money, yo. Ooh. Keep the target. See what we're looking at here. Still only found one gem, so arguably there should be possibly a good bit left of this stage still. Considering how the Hell of the Bell that was being used as a love story, basically. How one of those gems was hidden behind one of these types of stages that you had to knock out during, hey, defeat X amount of targets or whatever. We should probably clear this place out before we deal with the enemy. Like, not for nothing. Just saying. I still can't believe they did that. That is fully worthy of knocking them down about. That wasn't okay. Fully not okay. Yeah, let's clear out all this poison and stuff. It doesn't look like there's any place that seems like it'd have a gem, but... well, I've been wrong before. I've been wrong on many occasions, actually. In fact, I'm usually more wrong than I am right. Alright, let's take you out. Oh, yeah. So I think that lag's actually from... Big Poison Mire. Yeah, type that respawn. Mermaid. Maybe the rain on top of everything else. And shooting. I think it's just a mixture of basically all those things. Because, yeah, one thing I've learned from modding and all the like is the more things you kind of add to the mix of anything, the more it kind of starts breaking down. It's no longer just a one-to-one on what the heck you're doing and what the heck you're expecting. Oh, gosh. The frickin'... I do not remember the screen just going blank a single time back. Okay, this is lag central, man. Come on. Come on. I hope there's an update for this game that I just did not download. I really do. I don't think that makes it any better. It's just... hopefully there is. At last, I can disappear. Just as I always wished for. Looks like she went in peace. Good. She deserves that much. Don't we all? Okay. Grab all that and the coins. There we go. I've already got like... got a decent amount of money specifically from this stage alone. Good stuff, man. Okay. Let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I think it's just a variety of factors of what the heck's going on in this stage. And as you noticed, it only really got super laggy when we were dealing with mermaids that were coming out of mires, basically, on top of everything else going on in this stage. Kinda low-key love the styling of those frickin' turret-type guns, to be honest. Just the slow, 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 and then just picking up speed. You'd think I'd like Gatling guns in, like, the Fallout series or something, then. And again, I was never... Well, I'm on record saying I'm a horrible shot, so can you guess what kind of builds I do in the Fallout games? It's kind of obvious. It's kind of annoying though because, for one, I'm a huge fan of Bethesda games for a long time. I grew up with Elder Scrolls, so when Fallout 3 came out, obviously I tried it, I played it, I liked it. It's a good game. Fallout 3 isn't really super designed for melee builds. Like, it's viable to a degree, but it's obviously they're expecting you to do guns. They really are. And then you get Fallout New Vegas, and it's like, yeah, you can rock things melee. They even have, like, ranged weaponry for melee, which sounds like a weird oxymoron. But it's like throwing spears and throwing knives and stuff, as opposed to just guns and bullets, you know? So yeah, it makes sense to a degree. Oh, that's the target one. Nope, we ain't doing that. Not until we clear out everything else, man. Not for nothing. Just gotta take these dudes out. Take these dudes out, take the poison out, just to be safe. I like how I can't walk directly underneath it, because even though it's floating, quote-unquote, its model is still on the ground. Like, it's not able to go over the pits or anything, because it's still technically on the ground and attached to the ground, just like every other model. It's just the fact that the part of it that's on the ground is invisible, and usually devs would make that part that's on the ground intangible as well, but they forgot to do that. So you can't walk underneath it. It's got physics to a part of it that you can't see. It's just kind of effing funny. Gosh, what was I talking about? Actually, yeah, what the heck was I talking about? I completely lost my train of thought now. Because I just found that bit funny. It will either come back to me or it won't. Let's move on with the plot for now. Time is up. Pencils down. I don't have to study anymore, right? Right. You've done more than enough. Rest easy now. Oh, fun. I suppose we never cleared this one, but like I said, we've never seen a gem underneath one of these, so what else? What else? Moving on. Gosh dang, man. Should I? Yeah, clear these out. Clear these out so they start reloading in between stages. There we go. Alrighty, just got a night one. Sounds easy peasy. Is that the most fitting for the athletic girl? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, arguably, I'd feel it would be fitting for the rowdy one too, because she's rowdy because she's got her guard up and everything, while also attacking and stuff. It feels weird to be fitting for that, but whatever. I'm not the devs. Yeah, crunch time. 100% crunch time happened with this game. It's upsetting, it really is. Hashtag rude, yo. Hashtag rude. Okay, let's get to it. Hit detection on these ones are wonky as well. Something I've been noticing for a second. Yeah, seems like they really started running out of time. Just long and short of it, they're running out of time. Which is upsetting. Just 100%, it's just upsetting. Is this another jump? Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. Cool. I don't know. It kind of circles back to something I mentioned way earlier in the series. Was it way earlier? It's only been a few days for me, but earlier in the series, where I was so happy to see a really weird game because a lot of weird games aren't super allowed nowadays. At least not to the same degrees. Yeah, I will go on record saying the US is getting weird games again, and it's happening more often. Specifically, though, it's because we're allowing the weirder stuff to be imported, basically. We, American games usually aren't this level of weird, wacky, or design philosophy-wise. They can be, and I'm certain there are many that are. I'm not denying that. There's a difference between different countries' versions of weird is all. And with the most recent game console generation, we were seeing that type of weirdness again because import of other countries' kind of weirds were happening. That being said, we're still having issues with it because of, well, as you can tell, people aren't getting enough time to finish the products they want to finish. Like, this is a Nippon Ichi software game. And although you might not like their entire catalog, heck, I'm not a strategy RPG fan, to be perfectly honest. This guy is one of the 2 strategy RPGs I consider good in any light, because I'm just not a fan of the gameplay. I really ain't. But Disgaea and another game are one of 2 games that I actually enjoy in the genre. So even if you don't like Nippon Ichi's catalog as a whole, they do have a decent track record when it comes to their catalog. At least they used to. I don't know how it's going on their end. I know my fiance actually loves, and I mean loves, the Disgaea series. It's one of her favorites. I think for several years in a row, if not in a row, but just in general, I have given her like collector's editions for Disgaea, whatever game that just came out. And it's always just been like a gift for around like some gift giving holiday. I don't know, birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, something. So yeah, that's happened on multiple occasions. This one's the target. Gosh dang it. I thought the other way was the way to the target. So I feel bad. I swear to Christ, we're gonna have to go through this area again. Oofda. Not for nothing, but the area with the bunch of blocks that seemed like the side area, I assumed was the side area. Hopefully we're not gonna just instantly be kicked into talking to the bells and get kicked out of the stage again. Here's to hoping. I really don't like when it does that because there's usually at least drops right at the end of the stage where it's like, I would have liked to pick that up, yo. Like, not for nothing, but money is how you upgrade your stuff, yo. Ah, well. But even though she loves the Disgaea games, she's had some gripes about the recent Disgaea games. And I was talking to her about it, and Disgaea's a series for like a long time had been doing sprites that were like pixel sprites and stuff for their games and stuff. And the most recent entries use 3D models for their characters and everything. Which, I guess, yeah, whatever. That's gonna happen eventually. At least to a degree. It's cost saving, and that's what I was talking to her about. It's them basically saving money. If I kill her over there, it should be fine. That way it's over. Oh gosh dang it, it popped right on top of me. I thought it would pop over where I killed the Klasha. Hey, send the real me a little message, will ya? If life gets you down, sock it back twice as hard. And if you can't, go down screaming. Beneath the rough exterior, she still does care for Yotsuba. It's almost heartbreaking, honestly. Okay, so we are meant to keep going deeper. Okay. I was legit worried that it would frickin' pop another one of those on top of us. Okay. That's, well, actually, what's a super tough one like you doing here? I thought I cleared out all of them. I'm not gonna spawn anything when I take you out, are you? No? Okay. Just making... I think that's apparently the thaw form all the way over there. Kind of funny that we can make it out from here. But yeah, the series has been using 3D models for its most recent entries. The issue with that being is, since they're remaking every model basically, there's a lot less units in the games now. That units that used to be kind of like staples of the series, there's just a lot less. Because they're remaking every single unit and model in 3D. And yeah, I'm certain they're reusing these 3D models in later entries, which is what the heck I'd expect them to be doing. It's what the heck I assumed they're priming for by actually, wait, is this... Did we ever take out the lively one? Is this one the lively one? Huh. I just realized I don't think we ever talked to the lively one. I thought it was in the little crossroads right there, actually. But no, I don't think we ever got a cutscene about it. That's... Yeah, we took out the, little knight, Flasher or whatever, and then we got a gem. Yeah, that was not... Okay, yeah. We still have, one more, shattered soul to frickin' get rid of. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's what's happening with this guy as a whole, is they're switching from a 2D sprite-based artwork thing to a more 3D reusable and more easily touch-upable setup with 3D assets. Understandable, but it feels a lot less heartfelt, at least from what my fiance was saying. I don't play the games enough to have an opinion. I only really played the first one. And I think Femme Laharl is hot. Anyways. Gosh, what, I'm curious if around the time this game came out, because obviously I think this is around the same time that... Gosh, which Disgaea was it? Was it 6 or 7? The one with the zombie. I think it came out around the same time, and I think Nippon Ichi is, at least at the time this game came out, was starting to feel a bit of crunch, is all. And that may explain the overall state of this game. It may explain the lack of like marketing and proper trying to sell of this game. I feel like this was probably just a side project that got tossed out there once it was in a safe enough state to do so. Because even though we're facing bugs, none of them have been outright game breaking. I haven't soft locked at any point. Right behind the treasure chest, huh? Yeah, it's never been to the point where I can't continue to progress or anything. Which is better than some devs, because sometimes games are released like that, and I find it abhorrent that some devs are willing to do that. The second everyone accepted what the heck happened with that FIFA game on the Xbox 360 is the second every dev gave themselves the green light to do that. Because how absurd was that? That was not okay. Those of you that don't know, back during the Xbox 360 era, a FIFA game, which are, I guess in the US, soccer games. Other countries, it's football. Every other country calls it football. US just doesn't. Because we call something else football. And that'd be too confusing. Anyways, a FIFA game came out on the 360, and it was broken. And I don't mean like, oh, like silly haha broken. No, it was busted. Completely and utterly unplayable busted. Like, there was no way to actually play any of the game that you had just bought for $60, because it was brand spanking new and busted, unless you did a day one patch. It was unplayable. Now, here's the caveat to that, because we live in a post day one patch world when it comes to video games. The Xbox 360 and, like, I think the PS3 actually had it, but the Xbox 360 in general does not have Wi-Fi capabilities. That was an attachment. You could either A, use an Ethernet cord and hook it up to your router, B, buy a Wi-Fi attachment, or C, have a game you just spent $60 on be completely and utterly unplayable. And since it was one of those sports FIFA games, you would get no money as a return. Zero. You would get nothing. Those games are some of the worst returns when you're trying to return them. And I don't think they did a proper recall of this game. I don't think they cared about the fact that this game was not what was advertised. I think they just got away with it. And the second that was accepted was quite literally the time all these broken games are greenlit to keep coming out. A game should not need a day one patch. Phew-wee. Finally passed the finish line. My lane had way too many hurdles. Crazy, huh? Yeah, nice hustle, Yotsuba. You did good. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of the stage right there, probably. That makes me curious. What the heck were we seeing off the corner of the map? I know nobody's gonna ever do out of bounds version of this game or whatever, but my guess is going to be the fact that that was probably actually the thought form that just popped in front of us, or one of the other thought forms that have popped up after we cleared out the enemies. It's 100% probably just one of those thought forms, because they're NPCs. That's all they are, really. loaded in on an earlier part or a different part of the stage that the player can never technically get to and activate them, basically. That is going to be my guess as to what the heck we saw out in the distance. It was actually just the NPCs were meant to interact with in this stage, or maybe even an NPC from an earlier version of this stage, or maybe even later, whatever. Hashtag rude, yo. But yeah, that's gonna be my guess. Just from what I know, very basics of hashtag rude, man. Why is the damage numbers all the way to the right for that one? Like, what the absolute heck, yo? Okay, but you need to go down, though. You really do. I just ended myself over the freaking poison. That's funny. Time is running. Oh, gosh, yeah. We've been effing around for way too long. Okay, like, no, seriously, dude. You need to... Come on. Come on. Come on. Do the frickin'... There we go. There we go. So we get the warning at the quarter mark. Okay. Good to know. I think that's the first time any of the stages are like, you're taking way too long, man. And what can I say? I like talking. Then again, we've only really done this stage this episode. Pretty certain. And it's been a full episode. So I guess that's on me. Yeah, we have been in here for a bit too long. But yeah, that kind of nonsense isn't okay. But it got accepted as okay. And the second the consumer base accepts something as okay is when you start getting slop and the companies don't care. And that's exactly what I was talking about when it came to Disney Dreamlight Valley and how it shouldn't be acceptable. When I was talking about that in the Bard's Tale. There, that should be everyone except as well as like Animal Crossing New Horizons. Honestly, what Nintendo did with New Horizons was unacceptable. That's not how that should be handled. Thank you. With that, all of them can finally be gone from this place. And soon, I'll be able to join them. I see. So you'll disappear too. Yes, but that's alright. It's what must be done to become the Yotsuba I was. Wait. Huh? Well, I'm not really sure how to put this, but... All of you came from the same Yotsuba, right? Each and every one of you gave it your best. So, who's to say your true self can't too? Yeah, you're right. Someday, I'll come to love myself for who I am. Thank you. Hey, good stuff. Yay, purge complete. Our Belle in the mortal realm has successfully brought her original self back. However, doing so has rewound her life by decades, right back to before her new life began. Her upbringing may just be even tougher to go through a second time around. Well, qui sera sera, right? Besides, she already made her choice to face up to this. Uh-huh. Nicely said there, Kikuri. Heidi ho, am I right?
だから安易なキャラ付けすんなって
Stop making me out as some quirky stock character.
私は変な語尾に頼らない超スーパーミラクルビッググレートハイパートルネードキキリツツリ
I do not base my identity on dumb verbal tics, ultra super miracle big great hyper tornado Kikuri Tsutsuri.
お送りする祈願ラジオでしたじゃあな
Is now signing off. Tune in next time to Higan Radio. Bye now. Oy vey. Yeah, that stage was a lot longer than I was expecting. Yeah, these episodes are starting to be just like one
おめでとうございます
stage per episode. Congratulations! That hell got purified faster than a flurry of speeding shrapnel.
ヒロリもう一組の方も今浄化できたって
Midori, we literally just had that other pair purge a hell like not even a minute ago.
残念タッチの差で新しいリスナーさんの方が早かったですね
Ooh, right. What a pity. Seems our newest pair of listeners were just a touch faster.
というわけでつつりちゃんからのお祝いのメッセージ
So, instead as consolation, you win a congratulatory message. Take it away, Kikuri.
雨
Rats.
荷物
Wow, one whole syllable.
それじゃあ配達ノートさん金のステッカーのお届けお願いしますね
Now then, Miss Delivery Klasha, if you could present our winners with their golden sticker, please. Heck Sound just went out. Here's another one of those cutscenes where you had to hit A twice.
近づいたね
And with that, we're one giant leap closer to our goal.
さてと配達亡者さんはどこから来る
Now then, where's our little delivery Klasha this time?
ごきげんよ
Good day.
うあれなんとなく来るとは思ってたけど早すぎない
Already? I figured you'd be showing up soon, but not this soon.
放送で別のとこの浄化してたって
You just announced that hell you purged on air like not even a minute ago.
ダッシュとやらに忙しいんだ
This sprinting business is quite taxing indeed.
すっごい息切れしてる
Oof, someone's winded.
それよりもあなたたち金のステッカーを譲る気はないかしら
Never mind that. Would you two mind ceding that golden sticker to us?
そんなのないに決まってるじゃん
What do you think? Of course we mind.
高貴な私がひざまずいても
Even if one so noble as I kneels before your feet?
お嬢
My lady!
君に頭を下げられても嬉しくないし
You can bow all you want. I'm not budging.
でしょうねならば
I surmised as much. And in that case,
何する気
just what are you playing at here?
いいえまだ望みがついえたわけではないもの
There is no game to be played. I simply haven't given up hope.
今は失礼するわ
Pardon us for now.
なんだろういつによくシリアス
What was all that about? I've never seen her so serious. Hey, what's up, girl? The delivery Klesha standing by us for who knows how long, nodded sagely before handing us a golden sticker.
あの子たちなんか思わせぶりだったね
There's something more to those two than they're letting on. I mean, yeah, like they've been here for like 50 plus years, hoping to get into heaven to grant one wish. They got something going on, that's given.
あそこまで必死になる願いってなんだろ
What kind of wish could make them so desperate, I wonder? I'd like to know myself. Who cares? We got the golden sticker. I bet it's a 3-room apartment, all expenses paid, meals included. Ooh, nice. Alrighty, let's see here. Empathy would increase clip size. Synergy would resist physical as well as increase our, Oh. Yeah, actually, hold up. I'm pretty certain we're not going to be getting any bonuses that are in the top right next skills. Well, is it... The entire time that's been up there in the top right, I thought it was increased by small or whatever, because I'm a bit further away from the screen. What it actually looks like was at level 2, it would give us those one things that we saw at the start of the game. Right now, resist physical, I think it has a level 5 next to it, as does clip size increase, as well as item drop rate. So I don't think we're getting those bonuses unless we get to level 5 with those skills. And I'm going to be honest, I do not think we can reach level 5 with any other skill right now. I just don't think we're going to have the capacity to do so. If we could, it'd be via synergy or insight. And synergy's right there, so I guess we're going with that. Who cares? We got the golden sticker. You got that right. Soon enough, your body will be mine. All mine. Hip hip hooray. Oh, you didn't hear any of that. Got it? What does the little lady plan on doing if White Poisonette gets into heaven anyway? I mean, sure, noble deeds need no reward or whatever. Is that really enough for her? Yeah, it's starting to become just like a stage per episode. That's okay. So, as you can see, we only need 2 more silver stickers, and we're gonna have to make our way to the 5th circle to get them. Either effing way, we could buy what's in the Don Taro gift shop, but I'm going to outright try to beat the game without it, because I don't think I ever saw the ending of not having that item. And then I will go back to the earlier stages with the item or whatever, or an earlier save, and try it out. See if I can't do what needs to be done, so on and so forth. Increases movement speed at the cost of defense. Roll invincibility time. Oh gosh, it's a dodge roll setup. That's awesome. Anyways, so yeah, I'm probably... Which one do we got her set up? Okay. This one's just a normal shot. Okay, let's try to get her up a bit more. Because yeah, that was actually working out fine. Anyways, we'll play it by ear. I still do have the save from before fighting Black Poisonette, and I'm pretty certain that cutscene goes differently if you do have the item, if I'm remembering right. Either way, we're gonna call it here for today, folks. It's been fun. I'll talk to y'all in another episode of Boys in Control, or anything else on my channel. Feel free to check it out if you wanna. No pressure, all that fun stuff. But until then, ciao.